because I share with you all the tips, tricks, and strategies that I use to grow this dead channel from 0 to thousands of subscribers and became a YouTube partner in just a matter of months. What's happening? It's me again, and I get a lot of questions regarding the partnership program here on YouTube and how long it takes to get approved and so on. And I also get asked if there are any alternatives to the YouTube's partnership program. Interesting question. And yes, there are alternatives to the AdSense program that most YouTubers seek to qualify for. And if you're not familiar, the AdSense program is where you share in the advertising revenue for ads that run on your videos once you're approved. And so in this video, we're going to cover several networks that are similar to YouTube's AdSense network that pay you in a similar fashion. So you're getting a cut or a percent of ad revenue from ads that are shown on your videos. And some of these networks, in fact, most of them we're going to look at, are easier to qualify for. So you don't have the same requirements. You don't have to get 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 watch hours, as you'll see. And then I'll cover with you my favorite way to generate income on YouTube because it pays much better. You don't have to be a partner. It's the way I like to make money on here, even though I am a partner, so you can do both. And I'll put a link below in the description for more information on that. But first, let's talk about these alternative networks to AdSense. So if we head over to this site called growgrin.co, and I'll put a link in the description of this as well. And you're going to see here, this is an article and it includes the top 10 YouTube networks for small channels. So let's scroll down here because we're going to see some cool things. They do a review and then they talk about the pros and cons of each of these networks. And so this one's Union for Gamers. So this is geared towards just gaming channels. But then you can see here's another one called Full Screen. And we'll just look at this one just to get an idea. But so if we look at the pros here, we got good but not great revenue share, 70%. For you, 30% for them. 500 plus subscribers and quality content, which likely means high definition video. So you just got to make sure you upload them in high definition. Those are the main requirements. So you can see there half the amount of subscribers required by YouTube and no requirements listed here as far as watch time. So I know that's a huge hurdle for a lot of YouTubers that are just starting. Then they also simultaneously upload your videos to multiple platforms, and they give you access to footage libraries and editing assistants, and they set up collaboration opportunities for you as well. So that's the other thing that's good about some of these networks is they want you to be successful because the more money you make, the more money they make, and so they will help you grow your channel. Just know and be careful that I've heard where some of these they'll offer you like, oh, we got this great training too to help grow your channel, and their training is they send you like an ebook, a PDF on how to grow a YouTube channel. So just be aware of that. But what I would do before I even attempted to join any of these is I would go through this list here that we're going to look at and then pick out maybe a couple that interest you that sound good, and then do even more research. You know, go to Google and just look for reviews and see what other people have to say and get more information on them. If we look at the cons here, they got a 2-year lock-in contract. So once you are accepted, you have to stick with them for 2 years before you can get out of the contract. And then they have some other cons here as well you can read through. So some of these don't have contracts. Let's see if there's one here. So real quick, we'll look at the pros on this one, and I do see they don't have a lock-in contract, so that's good. But let's see the other pros. We've got the lowest requirements, so 1,000 views a month or 33 views a day. So you just have to average 33 views a day to get accepted into their network. So no subscriber requirement, no watch time requirement, just simply 33 views a day or 1,000 views a month. Let's skip right to this one. No payment threshold or lock-in contract. So I want to talk about this again. So the no lock-in contract, that's good. So that way, if for whatever reason you don't want to stay with this network, you can just leave it immediately. There's no contract that you have to, you know, stick with them. Now the issue becomes, let's say you start with them and then you get to the point where you could be approved for a YouTube partnership. So then you say, well, you know what, it's been great, but I want to be just a regular YouTube partner. So you get out of this contract, you end your contract with them. Now the problem becomes you have to wait for YouTube to approve you, which can be months, as we know. So just be aware of that. But as you can see, there are, you know, others on here that you can look at, and then like I said, I would pick one or two and then do even more research to see if that's something you're really interested in. And now let's look at my favorite way to generate income on YouTube. So even though I am a YouTube partner and I do earn AdSense revenue, which is great, it's awesome. That said, I earn multiple times more by simply doing my own version of affiliate marketing here on YouTube. And so if you're interested in setting up your own income streams like this, which is how I do it right here through YouTube,